Right from the start, tension is building. We can almost feel the confusion and the rising stakes in this conversation. It's a classic moment where the stakes are set. Let's see how it unfolds.
One, Kiara, or not. It was at a gas station. We had been talking for about 4 months. Go visit her on a regular, well, not regular basis, but I visited her dozens of times. I didn't have time to visit on a regular basis, but to say that I was so busy, you know what I'm saying, at home, you know what I'm saying, I visited her a little more than I should have or whatnot throughout those 4 months. Me and her children, we had developed, you know what I'm saying, kind of a good friendship bond. You know what I'm saying? I play with her kids when I'm over there. She knows a lot about me. You know what I'm saying? I knew a lot about her. The thing is, towards the end of that 4 months, she ended up finding out that I was married because I had never told her or whatnot. She ended up finding out I was married. I don't know how she found out I was married because I never. She said we met through Facebook, but that was a complete lie. I made sure I never. Anytime I stepped out on my wife, I never made sure I never told anybody my Facebook name. But you know what I'm saying? So because my wife is on my Facebook or whatnot. So I was trying to figure out how she found out about it. She got pretty hysterical and angry about it. You know what I'm saying? When she confronted me about it when I came to her house that one day. You know what I'm saying? Hysterical about it, and actually she was a little angrier than, you know what I'm saying, what I would assume to be, seeing that we wasn't together and all that. And I started realizing she had, you know what I'm saying, some kind of control issues, you know what I'm saying, going on with her. But after we fell out, maybe about a week or two, you know what I'm saying, we end up getting back cool, and you know what I'm saying, start back texting. I started going back over there. God forgive me. I told her, I made her feel like that I was in the middle of a divorce. I lied to her until I was in the middle of a divorce. And I was, you know. So we started back talking. She, you know what I'm saying? So when she found out I was lying about that again, you know what I'm saying? We got into an argument again, with these controlling issues, flew through the top, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Act like she was ready to fight me and everything. So she put me out of her house that night, you know what I'm saying? And
Building trust. But how strong is that foundation? They've spent months developing a bond, but here's the twist. He's married. That secret is about to unravel. Keep watching. This could turn messy.
she put me out of her house that night. And the thing about it is, right after that, I say, like, wait a minute. About 2 days later, she called. She didn't even call me. She texted me. She texted me first. Long message telling me, cussing me out, talking about, you bring my money back here. You stole my $1,300.
Yeah, just kind of giving him a little leeway, but he's not doing an opening statement. He's testifying. That's what he's going to do.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the opening statement.
you're right.
First of all, ladies and gentlemen, opening statement is not evidence at all. It's to help the jury understand what the theory of
Okay.
Let me speak. Don't speak over the court when I speak. That's an important rule. She has to take all this down. Then she really has the most important job by the Supreme Court. If she's unable to take things down because people are arguing over each other, they get in trouble. And I'm reading the transcript. Right here, I can multitask, which is what I do. As I'm speaking, you can see she is typing. She types 350 words a minute. So I can keep up with the real-time transcription of the testimony of this case, and it helps the court do the multiple things I have to do and also preside over this trial. But the point is, when the court speaks, everybody stops because she can't take both things. And if she doesn't, then the Supreme Court looks to see who stopped her from doing her job. And we don't want to be guilty of that. All right. So the opening statement is to give.
Did you recall?
No, sir.
I'll pass witness statement.
a person to be secure in a person's places, houses, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures, and nobody shall be subjected to unreasonable seizure unless upon warrant, supported by oath or affirmation, particularly describing the thing to be searched in the place or person to be seized. When you see
Wait. Is that a question?
A classic pattern in relationships, ups and downs. But the real tension starts now. He's lying, claiming he's in the middle of a divorce. But how much can a lie really protect him? Let's dive into what happens next.
I'm asking.
Well, what was that first statement? Because you're not testifying.
No,
That's not your time.
That was the
to
law.
Ask a question.
That was just the law. He's a law enforcement, so I was just throwing the law out there. That's all.
What law is that?
The Fourth Amendment in Section 9 of the Texas Bill of Rights.
Okay. What's your point about that?
I'm asking the question.
Okay. Complete your question then.
Being that you are law enforcement, you look like outstanding law enforcement. You know that. You're very familiar with that, right?
Yes.
When you see me driving, where was you parked?
I'm sorry.
When you seen my car, where was you and Joshua Hall parked?
We were driving down the road.
Driving. So you wasn't parked.
We had to park at some point in time.
When you seen me, where you parked?
We got behind you, we were license plate, saw that your registration was expired. So our probable cause for pulling you.
So you wasn't parked when you seen me.
At one point in time, we were parked somewhere.
When you seen me, was you parked? Yes or no, sir?
We were driving on the road.
So you wasn't parked when you seen me.
We were driving on the roadway. When we got behind you, we ran your license plate, expired registration. That was our probable cause for pulling you.
So what road was you driving down?
Was you Giles?
Hell, it was coming this way, like I was going this way.
Correct.
About the distance. How far? You remember?
I don't know.
You don't know. So as hindsight, right? You were close enough to see my windshield, correct?
We saw your license plate, we ran your license plate when you pulled you
So
over.
you have my license plate. So that would be on record,
Correct.
correct? So even though in the affidavit, my lawyer and the detective saying that there's nothing about that on record, you testifying is on record.
We ran your license plate, pulled you over for expired registration.
So when you seen me, right, and you pulled me over, Joshua Hall, he was walking on the right side, the left side, and you were on the right side, right? You remember?
I made contact with you. So that's on the left side, correct?
So you the one that driving? You was the one that driving? You was the one that driving. Was that your camera?
That was my, yes, sir.
So I don't know if you recognize, but that camera was on the right side of the vehicle, the passenger side. You don't remember that? You didn't recognize it?
Okay. I was talking to you, and I believe I was on the driver's side.
He was on the driver's side. So this is not your camera.
That's my video footage.
That is.
That's my voice talking to you, and that's my video footage.
Well, that camera was on the passenger side of my car.
Is that a question?
I'm okay. No, it's not. But I'm getting there. So Joshua Hall was driving. He walked up on my sir, we pulled you over because your license plate, because your tags are valid. Leaned over. He noticed none was there.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
He leaned over and he noticed none was there. So I'm asking you, did you recognize him doing that?
Do you understand that question?
No, sir.
I'm asking you, did you recognize him doing that? Did you recognize him doing that?
Hold on. I don't understand it either. He leaned over and he noticed none was there.
Right.
What do you mean?
I'm asking him, did he recognize when Joshua Hall did that?
What do you say none was there? What does that mean? That doesn't
no
make
tags.
sense.
No tags.
Oh, okay. That's what you need to be
He
saying.
leaned over and shined the light on.
Here we go. Legal procedure taking center stage. Notice how everything slows down for the official stuff? The stakes are raised. The court isn't just about drama. It's about precision. Every word counts. This is where things could get complicated.
Restate your question to help this man make
Okay,
a
did
proper.
you notice he leaned over and shined the light on him?
I did not.
He didn't? So that let me know that he didn't even know that my tag was expired. If he didn't know, how did you know?
So like I said again, run your plates. You were driving on the roadway, came back, your registration was expired.
So we played the video. He testified. Y'all have admitted the evidence, and it's particularly supports this. Statement for it, right? So
What are you referring to now? What are you referring to, sir?
I'm about to tell you right now, let me get to the page. Okay.
No,
It's
it needs to be, it needs to be
it's already
admitted into evidence.
it's already made.
Okay, what is it admitted as? What's the exhibit?
So this is the search warrant that follows along with his exact statement.
What's the exhibit, though? It's a blue exhibit?
Search warrant form?
It's
What's
not
the-
been evidence. It's one that I objected to is hearsay because it belongs to the
On
executive
another
branch.
situation. He's contesting to me, he's testifying, and y'all just played the video for this exact entry. And it,
Sir, can't give you legal advice, but that would be under the detective coming tomorrow. You can talk to him about it.
He's not the right man to be the sponsor of that item, sir. You got the wrong man you're asking to admit the evidence.
courtroom says that the opposing party can admit evidence that's particularly pertaining to that testimony of the witness.
You're absolutely wrong with that. You're absolutely wrong. Sir, it's not a debate. No, you have not presented the proper protocol for the admission of that item, sir.
Let me finish my question. So let's say if it happened that way, right? Would that be probable cause to pull me over?
Where's your question?
If you didn't know my tags was expired, but you pulled me over, if there was no tags on my window, right? But you knew my tags was expired, but you didn't call it in, and you didn't see no tags on my window, but you pulled me over anyway, would that be probable cause?
It's probable cause when I ran your license plate and I noticed that your tags are expired. That's my probable cause.
What if you wouldn't have ran my license plate?
I wouldn't have pulled you over because I wouldn't know it expired.
Because it wouldn't have been probable cause, right?
No, if I wouldn't know it expired, then that'd be probable cause.
You know, aggravated perjury is a third degree, right?
Yes.
What are you asking him?
I would love to have y'all admit the fact that admonish. I would actually, how about you admonish him and ask him for the evidence on the record that shows that he pulled me over. It's in a legal database, right?
Sir, he just testified. And
And he just committed aggravated perjury.
who says that, sir?
The
You're
record.
accusing this man of a felony
The record.
offense? That's not a question, and you're making a show in front of
I'm
the
not
jury.
making no show.
And you
I'm fighting
interrupted
for my life right now.
Sir, you interrupted this court once again. That's about the fifth time I've warned you.
Sorry,
Might
Judge.
speak. You're going to have a fair opportunity to speak.
Right.
As you know, because you've experienced this.
Right.
Reasonable suspicion is good enough for someone to be stopped so that police can interrogate.
Reasonable.
Are you going to continue to interrupt?
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
Next, it can lead to probable cause. Once they speak to you and develop probable cause, then you can be arrested. They can temporarily detain you while they do an investigation.
You're right.
There's nothing about aggravated perjury about what has happened to this point. Ask your next question and don't accuse people of crimes. Ask the question.
I have the evidence.
Ask the question that goes to the facts of this case.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
So,
Find a gun in your car.
did you hear about it?
So
That's, you know,
that's not
you
involved.
ain't see it? You ain't see it either?
No,
Even though you saw the clothes. You saw the clothes, but you didn't see the mask or the gun? Or the bullets?
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you see, sir?
I saw the black nomads
That was it? That's all you saw?
and whatever clothes. Oh, yeah, and call them rappers. Well,
That's all you saw? You ain't see that boot that was laying on the top of my other clothes?
yeah, there's a book there as well.
Oh, yeah, you forgot about, they mentioned that
There's
also.
a book as well.
Yeah. What else did they mention? That gave probable cause to search my car. What else?
We did an inventory.
Right. What else did they mention to give you probable cause to do an inventory? That was it?
Did an inventory.
Right.
So
What gave you probable cause to do an inventory?
you're under arrest.
That was it?
We inventory vehicles. One person is placed under arrest.
So earlier you testified that when y'all find some material, some evidence that's connected to a case, right? You get to searching and making sure. We was kind of hearing that. Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna shut it down and let them finish later on because that's some evidence right there. You mean to tell me you didn't testify and say, "Oh, well, I seen one piece of evidence, so I continue to search until we find more evidence"?
Inventory vehicles. Right?
Did you testify and say that earlier in your?
We inventory vehicles. You're not doing a search. You're an inventory vehicle.
Do that mean no? You didn't say that earlier.
Repeat the question, sir.
When you noticed something that's pertaining to the sexual assault case, you started searching my car. You didn't say that earlier?
No, sir. What happened was you saw materials that was involved possibly in a possible.
There you go.
Now listen, the possible rape, we called this evidence to get a search warrant to the vehicle.
And
Here comes the probable cause question, folks. Was it legitimate? Was it a violation? Or was it just a misunderstanding? This is where legal strategies come into play, and we're about to see how the cards fall.
y'all start searching because you noticed some material, right?
We did an inventory of the vehicle.
Because of the case, right? Because of the sexual assault case, right? Because you knew who accused me of what, right? You just didn't have no evidence, so you needed to search the car and make up some evidence, right?
No, sir.
On the search warrant, it said you found a gun. You found shell casings and a mask with holes in it. That's what the search warrant said. So I'm asking you. I know you seen the search
Or is
warrant.
that what the search warrant says?
That's what the search warrant. That's what the search warrant said. That's why I'm asking you if the search warrant say that. I'm pretty sure you seen the search warrant, didn't you?
No, sir. I didn't see the search warrant.
Oh, you
I
didn't?
can't speak.
Okay. So this is like a everyday thing. Like that's just how y'all do it. Like you see somebody and you see, oh yeah, that looked like something that's involved in the case. Let's go ahead and search them because it looked like something that might be a part of another case that I thought of earlier. So let's search him and find something else. That's how it normally goes.
So we did an inventory of your vehicle, and that's that.
No more questions.
Anything from the state?
No, I have this one. Is it your policy of your police department that when a car is going to be towed that you have to perform an inventory of the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Is that for your protection and for protection of the people in
Yes,
this?
sir. Correct.
When you find something, like if you were looking through it and you find a dead body in the trunk, are you going to continue searching or are you going to stop and let the detectives handle it?
We're gonna stop.
So in this case, when you start to look, you do the inventory, you or the other officers, when you go to look in the car, you see those Nomex, what did you do?
You stop our inventory and
Backed off so that his rights can be protected, right, with a search warrant?
yes, sir.
Okay, now pass one.
So if you stop so my rights can be protected, that means you violated it in the first place then, right? Why did you have to stop?
Well, hold on. You accused them.
No, I'm asking. Is that what that means?
Sir, you just accused it because you violated. That means you violated in the first, then, right? What did you have to stop? You have two different. Are you gonna, is this the way we're gonna do this whole trial? You're continually interrupting. The court is making the rulings. You asked two questions here. Make one at a time so the man has a fair opportunity to answer. Please, I'm gonna say this again for about the 20th time. Please follow the rules. You're
Yeah.
repeating the same violations of the rules.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ask him.
Yes.
Go ahead. Ask him.
So, what alarmed you enough to want to shut the search down?
Sir, you saw material that could have been involved in the crime.
What kind of material?
Boots, black nomads.
Earlier, you said you didn't see the boot.
You asked me that question the second time. I told you I did.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you did switch it. My bad. Yeah. I switched it. So the boots gave an alarming probable cause to search the car.
Off the black nomads,
Black no,
boots.
the boots.
That was the employee description of an actor that was involved in sexual assault.
So, if I was somebody else, if I was anybody else, it would have been the same thing if you would have seen,
Yes, sir.
oh, he got plant clothes.
Yes, sir. Because it's not normal. Most people don't go around in black nomad suits.
Black no. So you telling me most people that work at plants don't wear Nomex? You know the Nomex is
Black.
fire retardant, right?
Black nomads.
It don't matter what color it is. People that work at plants wear Nomex, right?
True.
And how often, how many times have you worked at a plant?
Never.
So how would you know how regularly, what color of Nomex a person will wear in their car, keep in their car?
Servicing plant workers all the time.
And
Pull them over
you
too.
pull them over and you always see a different color?
Never seen a black nomads.
You always see a different color Nomex?
Yes, sir.
What color would it be?
Normally blue.
Typically blue. You must pull a lot of people over that work at plants, huh?
No, sir.
I was just a lucky.
Here it is, the real clutch moment where evidence is everything. What did he actually see? And more importantly, what does the law say about what he didn't see? This could be the pivotal point that turns the case.